what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a little bit of plastic, because I haven't got no proper holders. Just mark where I want the holes. And then what I'm going to do is these are the lights. These are the lights I'm going to put into the, to use for the tail lights. They're red. So I need 4 of them. So I bought this little kit here. This plugs directly into the Y. This plugs into the Y server extension lead, which will be attached to the front lights, and that'll all come on. So, right, okay, just gonna pause it a minute. So what I've done is I've just made a few of these little plastic holders, so because the lights are slightly bigger, so I don't want them to sit right up against the plastic. So these are just these little shields to hold them back a little bit, and then I'll just glue them in place with some hot glue. The servo lead I'm going to use is got this one off of eBay, literally like $150. That'll obviously plug into the receiver, one of the channels, and then your tail lights and your front lights are plugged into these extensions, and then we're good to go, hopefully. Okay, let's just put a little bit of hot glue just to hold that, and to hold that in place. Same for this guy. Just a little bit of hot glue across there, and a little bit of hot glue there. It's a bit messy, but you can always tidy up after. Right, let's just let that hot glue go off a little bit. Right, okay, got the lights in place. A little bit of hot glue there, just to hold it in place. A little bit of hot glue there, again, just to hold it in place. I mean, it looks messy, but you're not going to see it, that's the thing. You're not going to see it because it's going to be underneath the Jeep. Okay, just same on this side. A little bit tighter, that one. Same again, a little bit of hot glue just to hold them in place, in case they, as you're bumping around, when you're driving it, they could become dislodged a little bit. So it's just best to put a little bit of hot glue in there just to keep them in place. Right, so what we do now is next part is when we're going to connect them to the front lights. Okay, right, should be all set now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the front lights to the Y extension, receiver extension, servo extension, and I'm going to plug these lights. Make sure you've got them the right way around, and hopefully we're gonna have lights. So what you can see there now is there's the front lights on, including the spot. And if we come over here, there's the back lights, rear lights. If we just move round, you can't really see. So what I do is I do another video when it's a little bit darker. And there you go. Lift it up a little bit. There's your tail lights there. Again, it's a little bit light, so you can't really see them, but they're going to look great when the lighting's if you're driving out in the dark, or subdued lighting and whatnot. So that's about it. It's really easy to do, and it costs literally, the lights cost me £6, and the server extension cost me £1.50. So you're looking at £7.50, £8, no more than £10 anyway. And then you've got tail lights in the Jeep, which really, to be honest, I can't understand why they didn't include it in the model itself anyway. I mean, they went to the trouble for front lights. It wouldn't have really taken that much to do the tail lights, but there you go. There they are, tail lights on your Willys Jeep.